What's up guys, Dagroth here, and today I want to talk to you about Mewtwo, the moves he's got, how you unlock them, and any of the bonuses you get along the way, so let's go. So let's look at the moves. First we have Recover, which is very helpful because not a lot of Pokemon have a healing move, and it heals a really good amount of health when you are damaged. Next we have Psycho Cut, which is a melee damage move. You have to touch the other Pokemon with that purple block and it actually hurt them, but it also helps you move a lot faster around the map, which is kind of nice if you're looking for stuff and you don't want to, slowly tread around. The next move is Psychic, which is okay, it's an alright ranged move. It's not super accurate and it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's decent. And then the last move is Aura Sphere. Now that can do a very good amount of damage depending on how accurate you are with actually hitting the enemy. Both of these ranged moves do actually have quite a long cooldown, so something to keep in mind. But honestly, the biggest advantage, like I said, Recover, you can see it still has a long cooldown too, but just being able to heal on boss fights, fighting other people, it's really useful. Whereas unlocking Mewtwo, one thing we're going to need is a summoning plate, so why don't we head back to town. Now once you're in town, you're going to want to head over here to Kecleon, click on them, and then you'll see a little bit down the list a summon plate for 175 Pokédollars. So I'm just going to buy one. You'll see my Pokédollars have gone down. Now that we have that, we're going to need to respawn in order to get to where Mewtwo actually is to fight them. So go ahead and respawn, and then I'll show you where to go. So once you're in the spawn menu, you're going to want to click the right button 4 times. And you'll see this little cave with a crystal here. Now if you played Pokemon Advanced, there used to be a Mewtwo statue here that you would use your summoning plate on. In this one, you want to go into this little laboratory with the fake doors, and you'll see a Mewtwo statue here. Now what I want to say before we start the fight is a rough guide to what's going to happen. So Mewtwo's going to use the same moves that we have: Recover, Psycho Cut, Psychic, and Aura Sphere. What will happen though is as his health gets lower, he will use Recover a couple of times to get some health back, and it's also going to increase the difficulty. So he's going to fire those different moves off faster and faster. If you do get close to Mewtwo, he will use Psycho Cut, so if you stay away, you don't even have to worry about it. Now that's about it for how to do the fight. Now what do you get? What do you get if you beat Mewtwo? So you can get a couple things. You'll get Mewtwo themselves, which is great, but you also have a chance to get a Mewtwoinite X and a Mewtwoinite Y, which will allow you to evolve your Mewtwo into those different forms. So if you hit the evolve button, you'll see them here. You need one of each to do each form. You can't do both at the same time, as nice as that would be, but that's another little bonus. So you might have to do it a couple times or even 100 times, who knows, it depends how lucky you get, but it's definitely worth it in the end because it's a fun little thing to unlock and just make your Mewtwo even better. Now I'll show you how to start the fight, and I will record the whole fight so you can see how it goes down live. I'm not going to do too much talking then because I do need to concentrate, but I will speed up the video so it doesn't take too long to go through the process. I would say if you're keeping pace, it should be pretty quick, but it can take about 10 minutes if you're a little on the slower end. So to get the fight started, you're going to move as close as possible to the Mewtwo statue. Just make sure you're touching it. Hit the plus icon, hit your inventory, and then you'll see the picture of your summoning plate. You're just going to want to click on that and you'll be teleported into the boss fight. So we're just going to click on that and get this started. Something else I had forgotten to mention was that you actually get a decent amount of XP if you win the fight. You do need a fairly high level Pokemon in order to actually beat them, so you have enough damage, enough health, but it's a nice little something to come out and get a little jump in levels at the end. That's it for the video, guys. Hopefully you got yourself a Mewtwo. Maybe you were lucky enough to get one of the Mewtwo Knights even. Who knows? Tell me in the comments, though. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like, and if you're enjoying the channel so far, subscribe too. Until next time, peace.